Remember when summers were for lazy afternoons, filled with laughter and the scent of blooming flowers? And winters meant cozy nights by the fire, wrapped in blankets, sipping hot cocoa? The seasons felt predictable, a comforting cycle we could set our clocks by. Not anymore. The rhythm of nature has been disrupted. Today, the weather has become a source of anxiety, a force seemingly beyond our control, unpredictable and often severe. Heat waves scorch the land where once gentle rains fell, turning fertile fields into barren wastelands. Storms, once rare and awe-inspiring, now appear with alarming regularity, leaving devastation in their wake. The change is undeniable and relentless. We are experiencing weather extremes that previous generations could scarcely imagine. The old patterns no longer hold. Scientists warn us that this is only the beginning. The data is clear and the warnings are dire. The delicate balance of our planet's climate system is shifting, and the consequences are being felt around the world, from melting glaciers to rising sea levels. But amidst the alarming headlines and dire predictions, there is a glimmer of hope. Communities are coming together to make a difference. While the situation is urgent, it is not insurmountable. Renewable energy and sustainable practices offer a path forward. Understanding the forces at play is the first step in mitigating the damage and forging a path toward a more sustainable future. Education and awareness are key. This is not merely an environmental issue, it is a matter of human survival. Together, we can make a difference. Turn on the news and you are bombarded with images of a world in chaos. The headlines scream of unprecedented natural disasters, painting a grim picture of our planet's future. Raging wildfires consume vast swaths of forest, leaving behind scorched earth and displaced communities. The infernos rage with a ferocity that seems almost apocalyptic, driven by hotter, drier conditions. Hurricanes, once-in-a-generation events, now batter coastlines with terrifying frequency, fueled by warming ocean waters. These storms bring with them devastating winds and storm surges that obliterate everything in their path. Glaciers, ancient sentinels of the polar regions, melt at an alarming rate, contributing to rising sea levels that threaten to engulf entire islands and coastal cities. The ice that has stood for millennia is disappearing before our eyes. These are not isolated incidents, they are interconnected symptoms of a planet in distress. Each event is a piece of a larger puzzle, revealing the extent of our environmental crisis. The delicate balance of Earth's climate system is being disrupted, and the consequences are becoming increasingly evident with each passing year. The signs are all around us, growing more severe and frequent. The intensity and frequency of these extreme weather events are unprecedented in human history, and scientists warn that they will only worsen as the planet continues to warm. The data is clear and the warnings are dire. From the torrential downpours that flood our cities to the prolonged droughts that parch our farmlands, the fingerprints of climate change are becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. Our daily lives are being directly impacted. These events are a stark reminder that we are not separate from nature, but rather intimately connected to it. Our survival is intertwined with the health of our environment. The choices we make today will determine the severity of these impacts for generations to come. It is a call to action for each of us to take responsibility and make sustainable choices for a better future. For centuries, the Earth's climate has been remarkably stable, allowing human civilization to flourish. This stability has provided the foundation for the development of agriculture, the rise of cities, and the advancement of technology. This stability, however, is now under threat due to the unprecedented release of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. The rapid industrialization and urbanization of the modern era have significantly altered the natural balance. These gases, primarily carbon dioxide from the burning of fossil fuels, trap heat from the sun, causing the planet to warm. This phenomenon, known as the greenhouse effect, is intensifying with each passing decade. This warming effect is not a natural fluctuation, it is driven by human activities. The scale and speed of these changes are unprecedented in Earth's history. The Industrial Revolution, while ushering in an era of progress and prosperity, also marked the beginning of our planet's fever. The massive increase in the use of fossil fuels set the stage for the environmental challenges we face today. Factories, power plants and automobiles, all powered by the burning of coal, oil and gas, have released billions of tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, like a thick blanket suffocating the planet. This relentless emission of greenhouse gases is altering the climate at an alarming rate. Deforestation, the clearing of forests for agriculture and development, exacerbates the problem. Forests, which once acted as the lungs of the earth, are being decimated at an unprecedented rate. Trees act as natural carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. They play a crucial role in mitigating climate change by sequestering carbon. Their removal not only eliminates this vital carbon sink, but also releases the stored carbon back into the atmosphere, further accelerating climate change. The loss of forests is a double-edged sword, both reducing carbon absorption and increasing carbon emissions. The evidence is irrefutable. Human activity is the primary driver of the current warming trend, and the consequences are becoming increasingly apparent with each passing year. From melting glaciers to extreme weather events, the signs of a warming planet are all around us.